Good morning, Nigeria, and greetings to our viewers around the world. Welcome to today's Nigerian newspaper headlines review, proudly brought to you by Nigerian News 247. Today is Friday, January 2nd, 2026, and we have carefully gathered the top headlines making waves across Nigeria from the nation's most trusted newspapers. We begin with stories from the political front. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, are currently locked in a war of words over allegations bordering on terrorism financing. Governor Mohammed, speaking during an interview on Thursday, dismissed the claims as a political witch hunt allegedly orchestrated by the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He further accused Minister Wike of being the mastermind behind the terrorism financing charges brought against the Bauchi State Commissioner for Finance, Yakubu Adamu. The development has continued to generate strong reactions within political circles. Also in politics, Senator Orji Uzor Kalu, representing Abia North Senatorial District, has declared his intention to deliver Abia State to the All Progressives Congress ahead of the 2027 general elections. The former Abia State governor made this declaration during a New Year visit to the APC chairman in Ebonyi State, Chief Stanley Okoro Emega, at Ekoli in Eda local government area. Still on political matters, renowned political economist, Professor Pat Utomi, has stated that former Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, will contest the 2027 presidential election. However, Utomi added that he would withdraw his support should Obi choose to run as a vice presidential candidate. He made this known during an appearance on Channels Television's Politics Today program. Turning to insecurity, the traditional ruler of Afin community in Kwara State, the annual one, Oba Simeon Olaonipekun, and his son, Olaolu, have been abducted by unknown gunmen. The incident reportedly occurred on New Year's Eve at the Monarch's Palace in the Ile-Ire district of Ifelodun local government area. Reports indicate that about 8 armed men stormed the palace, fired gunshots, and later kidnapped the king and his son, who is currently serving with the National Youth Service Corps. Meanwhile, the Nigerian military has announced significant improvements in security across the southeast region. According to Major General Michael Onoja, intensified military operations and the detention of separatist leaders, including Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, have contributed to a notable reduction in criminal activities over the past year. In Plateau State, 7 persons have been confirmed dead following a terror attack on Bom community in Jos South local government area. The attack occurred late on December 31st, just as residents were preparing to usher in the new year, throwing the community into mourning. On accidents and emergencies, several shops have been destroyed following a fire outbreak at a story building near Ikotun roundabout in Lagos State. The fire, which broke out in the early hours of Wed, reportedly destroyed electronic goods worth millions of naira. The Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service confirmed the incident through a statement issued by its Controller General, Margaret Adesheye. In Ogun State, the police command has arrested the driver of a Lexus SUV involved in a fatal crash that claimed the lives of former world boxing champion, Anthony Joshua, and 2 of his friends. The accident reportedly occurred along Danko axis of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The driver has been identified as 47-year-old Kayode Adeniyi. Additionally, no fewer than 12 people lost their lives in multiple road accidents recorded on New Year's Day across Lagos and Ogun states, including the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The incidents were confirmed by officials of the Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Agency, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, and the Federal Road Safety Corps. Finally, on the economy, the implementation of newly enacted tax laws has commenced nationwide. This follows an order by the National Assembly for the release of certified true copies of the harmonized tax bills, which were recently transmitted by lawmakers and subsequently signed into law by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That wraps up today's newspaper review. For in-depth reports, breaking stories, and the latest updates from across the country, be sure to visit www.nigerianews247.com. Thank you for joining us today. Stay informed, stay connected, and we'll see you again tomorrow.